Hi guys, it's Billy here. It's Friday night and I'd like to talk about reaction punching. It's from blocking, but the concept is we're going to deal with circular style punches coming at your face or at your body, high and low, left or right. If a person is taking a conventional stance, would be right power hand, right side back, left foot's forward, and you have a punch coming at your head, okay, say a hook or slap, it's common to want to throw your hands up and block, okay? But there's some differences with the way I teach it. Kenny Weldon is someone I study a lot and have for a bunch of years now, and he has a concept that he calls reaction punching. Now the idea is when you block, the object is to fire back from this block right after you block. So it falls in the counter punching umbrella, but it's a little bit different, and the reason that this works so well is when your opponent hand or arm, limb is being utilized, it's extended, correct? So when you're in the blocking motion and you fire back from here straight into his face, it's tougher for him to block it. One of the reasons that is because obviously the hand's out, it's being occupied. He's intent on hitting you. Okay. The second reason is a lot of people don't think about their other hand while they're utilizing the other one for a punch. That's where you see a lot of people punch like this and they drop his hand. When you punch, his hand should always be up, floating, ready to go. So with that said, these drills also make you very aware of that, and especially when it's a partner practice, or as I'm going to demonstrate obviously off the arm. But when you have a partner practice, it's a lot of fun. Okay, now the nuances of this is you don't just cover yourself up like a boxer does. All right, what you want to do is loosen your legs up. One of the most important aspects for this instance, if I'm blocking a punch coming to the right side of my head, it would be with my rear hand. Okay, which means I'm close enough for him to hook or slap me. I'm going to turn my front heel out and bend my legs, and my elbow is going to meet his arm coming in. You want to try to block inside the arm, inside of his arm, but just behind his glove or his hand. Okay, you want to use your bone, and then from there you fire right back, bang. Okay, so it looks like it's boom, boom. Here you turn, make a spring, boom. It's real important that you make a spring with your legs, your calf muscles, your feet. In other words, sort of have a rhythm going on. All right. Now, if it was coming to my left side, that's my front leg forward, all right? So now I would turn out my rear heel, my right, and block this way and fire back, okay? Boom, pow, boom, pow, okay? Boom, pow, all right? That seems simple enough, right? Now, when we're talking about the lower, say our pancreas area or our liver area, okay? In this case, this would be the liver on the right side of the body. I'm going to do the same thing. Nothing changes here. My front heel turns out, I drop down, and I fire an uppercut. Okay? Block, boom, block, boom. Okay? Now I'm on this side, it's going to come to my pancreas. I'm going to turn my right heel out. Block, boom, uppercut. Block, boom, uppercut. Okay? So that's the gist of it. Of course, we're going to move and bump and change angle and all that other stuff, but you have to start with understanding the concept. So what it does is it covers your sides, high and low, all right? But again, the main concept is punching off the block, okay? Not block and counter, because block and counter is okay, but they have another hand they're not utilizing, and they can easily trap your hand. You don't see much trapping in boxing. Number one, it's illegal, but anytime I'm explaining something, it's about a concept of blocking or fighting, if you will, or combat, if you will, that controls our opponent's limbs or allows us to fire back and get in position to be dominant, get into position to stop the attack, get into position to control. That's what this is about. But before we can do that, if somebody unloads on us and we're unprepared or unready for it, we have nothing better to do, we have to throw our hands up at the very least, or we're not going to survive it, right? We're going to get smacked. So that's what this does. When you block, you turn. Boom, pow. Boom, pow. You practice that on the high line first, and then, of course, go to the low line. Let's go to the arm bag now and just mess around with this for a little bit. Okay, So this thing, obviously, if I don't move, it's going to hit me, right? So what you want to practice doing, we'll start with conventional. Okay, you be nice and relaxed. You see this coming in your mind's eye, or you can push the bag and block it too. But in the beginning, just see it coming. See it's there. Okay. And what you're going to do, you're going to turn your front heel out and let your arm hit the back. Okay. Keep both hands up. Boom. Bend your legs. Find that spring that you can fire back. You get used to it. Boom. Pow. Bump. 1 and 2. Okay. Come on back. Boom. Pow. 1 and 2. Okay. You can do it on this side too. Turn this a little bit so you can see. All right. So now my left foot's forward on this side, right? Boom, pow. See? Boom, pow. 1, 2. Same kind of thing. Rock, boom. 1, 2. Okay? Now, let me lower this a minute. Let me show you a little line. There's nothing hard about any of this. It's a real simple concept. But unless somebody shows you and explains the nuances of it, a lot of people will abandon it because they don't see the usefulness of it. But it works. Okay, now this is the block. It's going to be low with the elbow. This could be an uppercut. It could be a kick. It could be the person's shin bone or hand, the arm. Again, non-conventional stance. My right side's back. I'm going to turn my front heel out. I'm going to drop my elbow into it. From here, you uppercut. Boom. Because it's right there. Boom. 1, 2. Step out. Make sense? Okay. Lock. Bang. 1, 2. Step out. We go to this side. Now it's my front leg forward, right? So now I have the front leg forward. So what are you going to see? Right? You're going to see me turn my right heel out. Now, turn here. Uppercut. Bang, bang. Turn. Again, lock, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that was a switch. The first one I didn't switch, the second one I switched. So these are things that I've been covering in the other videos. But now, the reaction punching is something that's very cool. Because again, it falls under the umbrella of action-reaction. Just like when you do a catch-return, okay? A lot of people catch a jab, they come back, then they throw something. When you catch a jab, you want to catch, boom, you want to fire back. Catch, boom, boom, fire back. When you do any kind of a block, a catch, a cover, load your springs. Unlock your legs, take a small step back while you're catching, boom, and then you can spring forward. You can boom, you can bump, pow. Okay, you can boom, drop, bump, pow. You do a lot of those things. But I don't want to get too long-winded about it. That's what I wanted to cover tonight. I don't want to take up your beer time. So everybody enjoy your Friday night. Please visit me on Billy Boston YouTube. And you can email me at billyboston@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions. I'm available for workshops and seminars. I look forward to meeting people as time goes on. And please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Enjoy your weekend.